I'm trying to relax.
I like you. His voice was weird, and I could only come to the conclusion that there was something wrong with him mentally. Because of this, I tried to calm myself down and instead gently instructed him to let go.
That's very sweet of you. Could you please let go?
I like you. He let go, however, and I drifted down the river again. I shuddered looking back at him, his head swiveling as I drifted around the corner and a glint of anger in his eyes. I was so bothered by this experience that I felt like I needed a rush of adrenaline, so I headed over to the more intense slides. As I walked around, however, I noticed that the strange man seemed to follow me everywhere I went. He was always close enough that he felt intrusive, but far away enough that no one else noticed him. I started to get scared, so I decided to head out of the park. I walked out of the gates and then turned around. I saw him with his back toward me, walking back into the depths of the park. I grimaced and walked back to my car, taking the bag that I had put my phone and keys into. When I reached my car, however, I realized that there was something missing from my bag. My keys were there, but my phone was gone. With a sinking feeling in my stomach, I realized that this strange man had probably taken it when I was in the lazy river. I was unlocked, too, and I hurriedly headed back to the lost and found section, hoping that it would be there. To my shock, it was. I thanked the guard, hurried back to my car, and drove off. Maybe that weird man hadn't taken my phone and it had just fallen out? I reached my house and hopped out of my car as the sun was setting. I was about to walk toward my house when I saw a hulking figure several blocks away, standing still and looking in my direction. It was him. He had followed me home. I screamed and ran inside, locking all the doors as I frantically dialed the police. When I hit the call button, however, my phone screen flickered and it went off. I desperately tried to turn it on, but to no avail. I felt a shadow pass over my room, and I whirled toward my window. There he was, not an inch from the sill. He smiled and said something I could barely hear from inside my house. You like what I did to your phone?
Get away from me! Go away!
But I want to be with you. You're cute. He laughed and walked away from the window right to my door. I could hear a thud as he collided with the door, making it shake. I screamed and could feel my heart pounding in fear. I recoiled, backing up against the wall as I saw my door begin to grow loose on its frame. I knew that it was only a matter of seconds before the massive man managed to break down my door, and I didn't want to think about what he was going to do to me when he did.